Welcome to English class. Today is Tuesday, March 31st, the last day of March. So, as always, when you begin any class in our online format, please always do your attendance question first. This lets me know that you're alive and well and checking into your work. And if you do not appear online at some point when we have class that day, I will definitely be checking up on you just to make sure you're okay and following through with your work. So just please, please, please always do the attendance questions. And our SWABAT for today. Feel free to say this along with me at your own house. SWABAT, identify figurative language and determine the meaning of figurative language as it is used in a text. So we're going to be kind of wrapping it up today with our last new bit of information. So one quick reminder, when you're going into the Google Classroom, I'm just noticing that some of you are doing this and this might make your life easier. If you don't already do this, always go to the Classwork tab when you enter into any of your subjects in the Google Classroom. Avoid using the Stream tab. The Stream is like a kind of a mix of things that are recently happening, but they're not at all organized. Work is organized by date in the Google Classroom with the most recent date listed first. So if you know for any of my classes, if you go into the classroom, go to the Classwork tab, and then scroll down to the date, you're going to find everything in one spot. Try to make this a little bit easier for you to find everything, and that's why using the classroom is really important. So for example, everything for today is listed as March 31st, 2020. I think many of you have found this, but just want to make sure all of you are doing this. Okay, so we're going to start off with a quick review. I have attached a personification practice key for you to compare with your own work that you did last class period, and it's all attached here in the Google Classroom. Not every answer is everything that you could possibly have come up with, but I try to give you some ideas to start with. 8th grade only. You also have a key for Ode to Mi Gatto, and see how your answers compare to mine. Again, there are many answers that could be acceptable, but I've given you a couple that I feel are good examples. And I've also attached the daily language review for week 21. We're going to complete all 4 days today. I tried splitting this up last couple weeks and it got really confusing. So we're just going to do them all in one day. So please complete all 4 days today. Type your answers on the attached Google Doc. I've already labeled it for you, numbered it, and always type out the first 2 sentences with any corrections you're making. Please don't simply give me a list of proofreader's marks. It does nothing to help me understand if you understood it. So please make sure that you type these out, 2 sentences for each of these. The very first 2 sentences are typed all the way out. And as I mentioned, it was really confusing when these were separated, so we're going to try it this way. Next week, I will post the answer key. And today's lesson, you're going to watch the video narrated PowerPoint of hyperbole and idiom. The PowerPoint is also attached if the video fails to open. I am 99% sure that all videos will open from here on out because I had a little chat with Mrs. Foster, but if it does not for any reason, please let me know. And I've also attached the PowerPoint. I've given you a Google Doc with examples of idioms. Those are just for you to keep if looking at examples helps you to learn something better. And then the last thing here is a Google Doc with exercises to complete. Complete all of the exercises on the Google Doc and submit to the classroom by midnight. Last time, some of you did not scroll all the way down, only did the first couple. So please make sure you look at the entire document before you submit it. And the Google exercise document kind of goes along with the video PowerPoint. There's parts in there where you stop and add notes. So feel free to pause the video as you need to and add your notes. Or if it's easier for you to use a PowerPoint, you also have that too. And last but not least, looking ahead. I previously had said we would take our poetry test on April 2nd, but I think we could use another day to review. So April 2nd will be a review day. And the poetry test is scheduled for April 7th, which is the following Tuesday. The poetry test will cover everything in the unit, starting with alliteration through hyperbole and idiom, which we learned today. So this goes back a couple weeks. And if you have any questions or concerns, we've kind of worked together to come up with a consistent schedule. So for 8th grade, you will always be Zooming with me from 10 to 10:30 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And sixth grade, you will always have the time of 10:30 to 11 o'clock on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So please put that on your calendar. This will not change for the duration of our online learning. And I will always send you a link the night before, so you can always join us that way. So that's it for this lesson today in English. And again, if you have any questions, please by all means send me an email. So take care and stay well.